Hello, I'm Jo Kiminade and I'm talking to Steve Waddell as part of Ugly's Follow Fred series. Good morning, Steve.
Hey Jo, good to see you.
How have you been going the last couple of weeks?
Oh, it's been good. We had a fair few successes and not too many knockbacks, so
Right.
yeah, it's been all right.
Take us through some of your achievements.
Well, we're aiming for 10. I spent 2 days on 10 registrations a day,
Right.
and I find the earlier I get out there, the more success I have. So I've managed to do 8 in the last 2 days that I've been out working at it.
8 each day?
8 each day.
Oh, that's great.
So we're getting there.
Okay, so last time we spoke you were talking about using the tablet.
Tablet, yes.
That you were just starting to learn how to use.
Yes.
How's that been going for you?
We're getting better. We weren't very good friends to start with.
Right.
I've learned to play by its rules and now we get along okay.
Okay, what sort of tablet is it?
It's a Samsung tablet S4
Right.
2014 model.
Okay, so that's sort of like a mid-range.
Mid-range thing. You can use basically whatever you like, whatever you can afford. Yeah, but it works good.
All right, and what did you do to prepare the tablet?
Firstly, I search for the business to make sure that they're not in there in any other means, and
Yes.
I open the registration page. So assuming that they're going to register,
Yep.
I open search results to show the business that they're involved in. That might have other businesses involved, and if I've got an area that's particularly well populated with businesses, I try and have that page open too, so that they can see, maybe not their line of business, but they can see that there are other businesses in there.
Right.
So, yeah, and that's, when I get into the shop, you introduce yourself, go through the spiel, and you can flick from screen to screen to screen without delaying the process too much.
Okay.
And then you go in and you search specifically for something that they do or sell
Okay.
to show them who else in the area sells that particular product.
Right.
Or perhaps nobody sells it, tremendous opportunity, no one's selling that product.
Okay.
You'll be the first one, sort of thing.
Now, prior to this, you were using the display book that you showed
I
us
still
last
use
time.
the display book.
You still use the
Yeah,
display
so-
book.
It's a handy backup. Sometimes the internet connection isn't real good.
Okay.
And I can't get any results, so I go back to the display book.
Right.
And I can flick from page to page instantaneously.
So you go in armed with both?
With both, yeah. I've dropped the
Right.
big folder of registration pages.
Right.
I don't take that. I do have a couple folded up in the back of here,
Yes.
in case I need them.
Okay.
But generally, I just list down the information on the tablet.
And overall, have you found, if you're getting 8 registrations a day, do you think the tablet is part of that is showing people that they're going to be looking
Well,
at
I think
it on?
because they can physically see that it's an electronic device, that they have something similar, even if it is a desktop or a laptop, they can do the same sort of search on their machine. It's not a photo of something.
Right.
So I think that helps.
Okay. And then you have the book as a backup, and that's predominantly for loss of internet connection?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
It's easier to show, like, you don't want too many pages open on the machine, but you can just show the page that we have representation around the world, and it's quickly people can see where the spots are on the map.
All right.
I've been concentrating on accommodation houses, so I've got a fair few in particular areas, and I can bring that page up quickly, and it shows 30 or 40 results.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you had any other issues apart from bad internet connections?
No, not really.
Okay.
The browser situation was different. I was using the default browser for a while. I've had a discussion with my 25-year-old son,
Okay.
and he said, well, have you tried Chrome? So we've tried Chrome, and Chrome is much more efficient for me.
Okay.
Yeah, so it seems to work better.
Okay.
So I concentrate using that now.
Have you been using any other tools?
When we go into the business, I always have my phone in my pocket.
Yep.
Ugly has an app on the phone, which I always show the business that we have an app on the phone and this is how it works. And they're sort of impressed because everybody carries a phone in their pocket.
Sure.
And with the younger generation, mobile technology is what they use. That's how they get around.
Right.
The fact that we've got an app shows the business, we're progressive, we've got a map, we can find things by using the phone.
8 businesses a day, that's
Yes.
pretty good. You're aiming for 10.
Yes.
So is that where to from here, or?
Oh, well, I think it's more of the same. It's a matter of getting out there early and contacting business. Some businesses don't want to talk to you too early if they've got things that happen early in their business. Food houses, it's good, after breakfast and before lunch, before
Right.
preparation time, if you can get into that.
So you need to
space.
be thinking about what the business is and whether it would be a convenient time.
Be considerate to them as to what you consider their timings are,
Yeah.
so that you're not going in when they're under pressure to do things.
Okay. So you've been out on the road, as you said, but what about you had been doing some stuff by the phone?
Done some stuff over the phone, yes. Once again, it's a matter of picking your timing, and I find if you pick your timing and people have got a bit of time, they will talk to you and
Right.
they will listen.
Okay.
And generally you can work your way through a registration over the phone with a tablet and just go through and,
Okay.
say to them, okay, we've done that, I'll press the send button and you'll get an email in a couple of minutes. And
Right. And are you predominantly basically pushing people toward full registration rather than pre-registration?
absolutely, yeah.
Right.
Because as I mentioned before, it takes 3 minutes for full registration, 2 for a partial.
Yeah.
So if you've got their attention and they're playing along the game as you go, it's better to go full registration.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for talking to us today, Steve. Hopefully you'll be able to get it up to 10 businesses
That's
a
the aim,
day.
Joe, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sure as you become more familiar with your tablet and things like that, that'll probably make things easier as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks very much, Steve.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.